You're almost there. Almost there. Hey! Get out of here!
This is Gwinnett County property. Down there, Gwinnett County property.
That is private?
No, it's not. That's private. Down there's private. That other lot down there's private.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
While fishing, two men suddenly found themselves witnessing a terrifying scene.
What the hell? Oh my God. Guys, this guy just fell in the water. Oh my God.
A nearby boater had been tossed into the large lake after losing control, leaving his craft circling recklessly at full speed. The anglers acted without hesitation, steering their vessel toward the struggling man. They reached him just in time, pulling him aboard and preventing what could have ended in tragedy.
Pan out, pan out, pan out. Come on. You're almost there. Almost there. Get in the boat, get in the boat. Oh, they get so bad. Hurry up. Come on, man, that boat is gonna hit us. Come on. Go, Dad, go.
Yet the danger wasn't finished. The unmanned boat kept spinning in tight circles, its powerful motor turning it into a serious threat for anyone nearby. The men quickly called emergency services, explaining that the boat still had a full tank of gas and would continue running until it was stopped.
I'm out here in front of the dam, in front of the Booster Club at Lake Seminole, and this gentleman was in his boat, and he got through out the boat, and the boat is we saved him, so he's in our boat. He's okay, but the boat is doing circles, and it's got a full tank of gas, so the boat is not going to stop.
Unwilling to wait idly, the pair attempted to handle the problem themselves. They edged closer, throwing ropes in hopes of securing the runaway vessel. Each try failed.
Hold on to that one, and I'll throw the front one in. Right out there, so just coming this way. Just put that over the boat, and then on 3, 1, 2, 3. You almost got the camera. Damn.
Its speed and chaotic movement making it impossible to snag. At last, luck stepped in. The craft drifted toward the bank, where it struck a heavy tree branch that slowed it down. The owner rushed back to his boat, jumped inside, and quickly killed the engine.
That thing's turning its direction. I told you it was going to turn direction. There we go! Woo!
The ordeal ended, but only just. Had no one been nearby that day, the outcome might have been far worse. A boat spinning unchecked on open water can be as deadly as any natural hazard, a clear reminder of how fast recreation can spiral into catastrophe. This case shows how sudden and dangerous boating mishaps can be. A simple fall became a high-stakes emergency because of the motor. It also proves how essential quick thinking and immediate help are. Without those fishermen, the man may not have made it. But consider this. What if the craft hadn't drifted to shore? What if it had kept circling until the gas was gone, or worse, collided with another person on the lake? Incidents like this show that even with skill, danger can strike in moments, and not every rescue has a fortunate ending. Meet fisherman Anderson Giddies, a dedicated angler recognized for filming his expeditions and bringing viewers along on immersive trips to secluded fishing spots. His content showcased not only the thrill of the catch, but also the calm beauty of the outdoors, all delivered with his trademark upbeat narration. For years, he entertained and motivated his audience. But one day, Anderson discovered just how unpredictable and frightening his outings could become. What
On
looked
what
like
seemed
a
like a
routine,
calm and
peaceful day
ordinary
began
day,
with Anderson
arrived
arriving
at a
remote area for a
location
solo
for
kayak
another
fishing
kayak
session.
fishing trip.
Equipped with only
Armed
his
with
gear
nothing
and a
but his
camera,
gear and his camera,
he was ready to
he
document
was eager to
whatever
record whatever the
had in
waters
store.
had to offer.
Big one.
Escapou. Não, tá aqui, tá aqui, tá aqui. Tá aqui, tá aqui, tá aqui. Pegou. Peguei! Nossa! Escapou, cara. Ah não, tá aqui, tá aqui, tá aqui. Tá aqui. Tá aqui, tá aqui. Olha! Que linda, cara. Corvina. Aí. Ah, garoto. Olha aí, ó. Linda, linda corvina. Vem cá. Aí, ó. Olha aí que lindo. Isso é corvina, parece um peixe do mar. Vem cá, garoto. Lindo, lindo, lindo. Aí. Bom que com anzol inline é fácil de soltar, ó. E ainda amassou um anzolzinho. Mas veio. Vai embora. Show. Pegou. Aí, garoto.
At first, everything went perfectly. He landed several fish, proudly displaying them to the camera, admiring their appearance, and gently returning some back into the lake. The calm surroundings made it feel like just another smooth trip. That sense of calm didn't last. Without warning, Anderson's line locked tight.
Que foi isso? Que foi isso? Ué, que foi? Peguei alguma coisa aqui. Peguei alguma coisa aqui. É um boto, será? Não. Caramba. Olha aí. É grande, é grande, é grande. É grande, cara. Isso é grande. Isso é grande, meu irmão. O que é, cara? O que é? Fundou? Vai levantar, vai levantar, vai levantar, vai levantar. Nossa, meu Deus do céu! É um monstro de um jacaré. Caramba, cara! Meu Deus, e agora, Jesus? Meu Deus do céu, é muito grande, cara. É muito grande. É muito grande. Parceiro do céu, ajuda. Esse é grande, cara. É maior que o seu caiaque. Caramba, cara. Olha o tamanho desse cara. Tá me rebocando, meu irmão. Caramba, e agora? Tá muito perto. Olha o tamanho. E agora? Caramba. Meu Deus do céu, cadê ele? Pra onde que ele vai? Caramba. Ele tá bem aqui embaixo de mim, cara. Ele tá embaixo de mim, meu Deus. Deixa eu soltar a aflição do molinete. Qualquer coisa.
He had latched onto something far stronger than any fish he had caught so far. His excitement quickly turned into disbelief as he realized he was battling a massive creature. The sheer power of the pull had him struggling to keep hold of his rod, and in a small kayak, he understood the danger instantly. The animal began releasing huge bursts of bubbles just below him, circling his kayak. Anderson's dread grew as he realized the creature was at least as long as his vessel, if not larger.
Meu Deus do céu. Caramba, meu irmão. Caramba, meu irmão. Caramba. Olha o tanto de bolha. Nossa, olha o tamanho das bolhas, cara. Olha de bolha. Olha só. Se liga no tamanho desse cara, velho. Caramba, meu irmão. Caramba. Meu Deus do céu. É muito monstro, cara. É muito monstro.
The kayak rocked with every movement beneath, and the chance of tipping over became dangerously real. He knew that one strike against the hull could throw him straight into the water. As the struggle dragged on, the fight grew fiercer. The animal thrashed below, sending up wave after wave of bubbles.
E agora? Não, olha. Cara, imagina um animal que tá soltando bolha já faz um tempão e não acaba as bolhas dele, cara. Olha o tamanho disso. Pera aí. Uia, bateu de novo o rabo dele no caiaque. Agora ele se mexeu. Ó. O problema é ele subir já querendo me atacar. Onde ele tá? Ele tá bem aqui, ó. Acabou a cabeça dele. Olha. Você viu? O rabo dele é muito grande, cara, porque ele tá lá no fundo. Ó. Puxou. Agora puxou. Agora ele tá levando. Ó, ó. Ó.
At points, it even rammed the kayak, jolting it and nearly flipping him. Despite his experience, Anderson admitted he felt helpless. His rod bent almost to breaking. The line stretched thin, and the unease in his voice revealed his fear.
isso aqui. Nossa, caramba. Olha isso, cara. Olha isso. Olha ali, ó. Olha onde tá de bolha ali, ó. Não consigo subir mais a vara.
Só que agora ele pulou de novo, né?
Acho que não.
Não, ele tá flutuando ainda?
Tá.
Então você vai ter que manter pressionado.
Caramba, cara. Nossa. É muito grande, Charles. É assim, fora do normal, cara.
Cara, ele boiou exatamente de frente pra mim e a sua escona lá dentro, velho. Dá pra ver certinho, cara.
Sério?
Uhum.
Mas tá gravando ainda?
Tô. Não, agora tá nos 15 segundos.
Ah,
tá,
sim.
Tá gravando.
Caramba, meu. Essa varinha aqui, ó, é do Silvano. Silvano varas custam. Não aguenta? Hã? Fala pra mim.
Ah, o jeito que ela tá aí.
Esse molinete é 2.500.
Acho que ele tá grudado no fundo. Tá não.
Tá não, certo?
Tá não.
Tá não?
Então, se ele tiver tendo que fazer força...
Pior que eu ganho, ele toma de volta. O que eu tô... Olha lá, ó. Ó. O que eu ganho, ele toma de volta. Só que ele tá mais cansado agora.
Só pra ideia, você já descolou ele no fundo. E agora ele tem que ficar fazendo força pra ficar...
Olha.
Então, do jeito que você tá aí, ele tem que estar se movimentando pra ele se manter no fundo, pra manter pra baixo.
E tá soltando muita bolha, cara. Ele tá bem perto, cara.
Tá com o líder aí?
Não. Ele conseguiu tomar um pouco de linha. Ó, isso aqui tudo eu puxando ele. E a aflição tá no limite da resistência da vara. Ó, ó, ó. Ah, ó, ó. Rapaz, você tá doido.
The standoff lasted over 40 minutes. His camera caught everything: the bubbling water, the rocking kayak, and his exhausting effort to maintain control. Several times the creature seemed to retreat into deeper water, only to surge back under his kayak. Its size and power were undeniable. At last, the fight ended.
Tá afrouxando, ó. Ó, vai tomar, vai levar, tá levando. Tá levando, tá levando. Arrebentou. Arrebentou. Olha ele ali, ó. Olha ele ali, ó. Só veio pra tirar sarro e soltou minha isca. Partiu no meio, cara. Partiu no meio. Olha o tamanho da criança. Caramba, ó, partiu a isca no meio. Caramba, meu. Olha, olha o estrago da isca. Esmagou ela todinha. E partiu do meio. Olha aí lá, ó as bolhas dele lá, ó. Olha ele ali, ó. Olha lá. Será que ele vai sair no seco?
Acho que vai.
Olha lá, tá bem ali ele ali, ó. Vamos acompanhar ele, vamos ver se ele vai sair. Se ele vai sair pra fora e vai pro mato. Vamos ver. A galera, dá uma olhada aqui no que aconteceu com a isca. Olha isso. Olha isso. Meu Deus do céu. Graças a Deus ele... Bom, pelo menos... Hein, Charles? Eu não falei que a gente ia levar a nossa isca?
É, ué.
Hã?
Você falou que queria levar, né?
Né? Mas ele falou, não, então nós vamos dividir.
Um pedacinho, não.
Ele ficou com um pedacinho. Rapaz do céu, esse...
With one final surge, the massive animal broke away, snapping the lure clean in half. Anderson raised the crushed, mangled bait to the camera. Though frustrated at the damage, he was clearly relieved the ordeal was over without capsizing or harm. Even as it disappeared, bubbles continued breaking the surface, an eerie reminder of what had just taken place. The waters calmed again, but the thought of that unseen beast beneath his fragile kayak lingered. Anderson wrapped up the trip, shaken but unharmed. Later, he reflected on the event with both relief and wonder. He had endured an encounter that could have been far worse. Yet one troubling question remained. What exactly had he hooked? Based on the area and the animal's behavior, most viewers believed Anderson had tangled with a massive crocodile. Its size, the bubbling water, and the way it pulled his kayak all pointed to that explanation. Others suggested a giant alligator gar, or another huge aquatic predator. Whatever it was, one thing was certain. This was no ordinary fish. But here's the disturbing thought. What if it hadn't broken free? A predator that size could have flipped the kayak with ease, pulling Anderson into the water. Would he have had any chance of getting away? Or would the video have ended in something far darker than a fishing tale? Encounters like this prove that legends and folklore may unsettle us, but they can't cause harm. Apex predators in their own environment, however, are a very real threat, and Anderson came closer than most to experiencing that danger firsthand. The striking video of the night comes from SGI Maverick, a YouTube channel that mixes outdoor trips, casual fishing outings, and at times, surprising real-life conflicts. Known for its vlog-style format, the channel often shows raw and unfiltered experiences as the host and friends visit different fishing locations. Along the way, they sometimes run into locals who aren't exactly happy to see them. On May 28, 2019, what started as a quiet day of fishing turned into a heated dispute. An elderly couple confronted a group of teenagers fishing by a lake, accusing them of trespassing on private HOA property. The teens pushed back, claiming the land was public. They even pointed to county records and earlier conversations with residents to show they had every right to be there.
Howdy.
You're not supposed to be fishing here. This is private property.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
See that?
It's HOA.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Come here, I got something to show you.
I don't care what you've got to show us. It's HOA.
You John?
No, I'm not
Oh,
done.
John's your
I haven't
neighbor.
talked to you yet.
John's your neighbor. All right, you see this? See that piece of land? That's that right there.
Yes.
Guess who owns it? Gwinnett County.
That's right, but it's our HOA.
No, it's not.
This is our
No, it's not.
HOA lake that we
It's not
pay
private.
Let me tell you
$300
something.
It's not private.
I deal with the county all of the time.
Yeah, okay. My dad, yeah, cool.
That is a private
It's not actually.
plot of land.
I have-
Why do you think they have do not trespass?
Well, I don't see that.
Because
You-
they
you're not-
I got grandparents that live here.
Because you came up through there. We're getting new signs to put up there.
Oh, are you?
Because people are coming.
Well, this
we
is
are.
public. It's not HOA.
No,
the
it's,
lot
this
down
is
there- yo,
all
no, no, no.
HOA
No,
here.
it's not.
Yes,
Tell you what,
it
I'll
is.
have the police explain it to you.
Or you can. I'll show them
Be
this.
kind enough to tell me your name.
I'm not gonna tell you my name. Why would I do that?
Why? You're not breaking the law.
Okay, but I don't want some like freaking
We are actually. So.
dude. I don't want some like two people telling me. No, I don't want you knowing my name. What, would you like this?
Huh?
It's Gwinnett County. This is Gwinnett County property. Down there, Gwinnett County property.
It is private.
No, it's not.
County
That's
property.
private. Down there's private. That other lot down there's private.
Stay right
All
here for
this
another
is
30
right here.
minutes. Stay right here for another 30 minutes. And I'll have somebody explain it to you.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Yes, the police will come and explain.
But down there is public
Do you
property.
want to come walk over here and see what the sign says over
Oh,
here?
well, anybody can put that sign there. I could print out a sign in my neighborhood and say my street's closed if I wanted to, but I didn't.
No, this is a sign put on by Gwinnett County. You come
Well,
over here and
actually, ma'am,
that's why
it is Gwinnett County property.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, this is HOA.
Oh
No,
my God.
they don't.
Yes, they do.
They live on this lake and we pay
that's fine.
$300 a year.
I live on Lake Altoona and I still fish there.
Yeah, it's
Because this is a private lake owned by the HOA.
hey.
You come down here and I'll show you.
Well, the sign's all over there so you can see it.
I know, we're getting 2 more signs because the one got taken down.
On jaw, say?
Pardon me?
On jaw? On jaw? All right, we're getting the cops called on us we're getting the cops called on us for fishing.
Oh, yeah. Let's see the sign.
We're fishing in a lake and we're taking fish and putting them back in. That's the most illegal thing.
Yeah, it's
Let's see.
facing away from us. That is, why would I?
You think we're gonna come down here and just like take a little peek at those?
No, we're going to get 2 more signs. One put up there.
So HOA owns this forest? I didn't know that. Wow. That's a big lot of land. Yeah, but it's funny though. You see this? That lot of land is right there. That lot is right here. You look at by her name, Gwinnett County.
Huh?
No, I'm fine. My leg's a little tired.
Oh, come on. A young person like you and your...
Dude, I'm a swimmer, man, you know.
What followed was a long, tense back and forth. The couple raised their voices, threatened to call the police, and demanded the teens leave at once. But the boys stood their ground, calmly explaining that they had the proper documentation and were not breaking any laws. Still, the couple refused to listen.
There is, what are we doing that's wrong to disturb you? Just let me in on that and we'll leave.
I don't understand what's bugging
Like, so is throwing plastic on plastic line on a graphite hook or graphite rod disturbing you? Is it bugging you? Am I touching you? Am I?
Answer your question.
No, I want you to answer that now. I want that to be the first thing.
Answer it now.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it wrong to steal?
We're not stealing.
What does that mean to you? If somebody steals from me,
Well, what are we stealing? What are we stealing?
Are you doing what's right?
Oh, what?
You're breaking the law. This is private property. Do not trespass.
I would like proof. I want to come.
We have a whole sheet that says this is like.
This is Gwinnett County, not HOA. So Gwinnett County does not own this neighborhood. Gwinnett County owns no neighborhood. Therefore, if Gwinnett County owns this lot, there is.
Let me tell you where it is.
It's public.
Wait, do you own those woods?
You're on private property right now.
You haven't, dude. You're not listening.
Listen to me.
You're not listening to anything I'm saying.
See this?
I do. You know what's funny? He doesn't. Who lives there? Do you live there?
Here,
Which house do you live in?
I live in there.
Is that your wife?
3 down. No.
3 down? So, okay.
He knows where I live. It was on my dog.
Okay, so thing is, you see, okay, that was wrong with him. He shouldn't have been there. I told him not to. But right here is okay to fish. And you see that dock? I actually checked the real estate stuff for that, the lot. And the thing is, whoever lives here, that's not his dock, because that is not his property.
That's not the White House right there. That's his dock. That's not.
No, I'm talking about the dock right here. It's actually like it's actually part of Gwinnett County. It's part of this. It's not part of his property. It's part of this. So we actually could fish there if we wanted to. And that lady a few weeks ago yelled at me because of that, and I talked to her, told her the same thing. This is public. So when the cop gets here, I'll talk to him. Tells me to leave, I'll leave. But I'm not going to listen to you because you like every time.
You gotta know whose property you're on.
Would you like to you want to throw a few casts out?
What'd you say?
You want to throw a few of these out, see if you can catch anything? You want to say hi to YouTube?
I don't care what you're doing.
It's fun, no?
All I want you to do is recognize
You should be going out. We're not inside playing.
You know, we're kids. We're freaking outside. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you my age, but I'm a teenager.
And I'm a teenager.
We're both teenagers. You know, you should be happy we're not inside playing video games. We're outside doing something active.
I'm very happy you're not
Thank
doing
you.
that.
God bless you.
You're on private property.
Well,
So, but what are we doing to disturb anybody?
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
What are you doing on private property when it says no trespassing?
Well,
we didn't see.
we didn't see that. And the guy who lives in one of these 3 houses.
That house is the only house.
That's one?
that belongs to
This one? Okay.
This one does not.
Well, the thing is, you know what's funny? This is an HOA, though.
No. Yes. This.
No.
For nearly 30 minutes, both sides argued. The older pair insisted the lake was private, while the teens countered with evidence that it was public land. At one point, the couple claimed the HOA owned everything around it, but the boys pointed directly to county maps showing otherwise. With neither side giving in, the tension continued to climb. The teens avoided aggression. Instead, they kept their cool, arguing that they weren't causing trouble, only fishing and releasing their catch. They insisted they had every right to enjoy the outdoors like anyone else, adding that spending time outside was far healthier than sitting indoors. The confrontation dragged on as the couple repeated that the police had already been called and would soon arrive to remove the boys. But after waiting about half an hour, no officers appeared. Eventually, the teens chose to pack up and leave, though they remained certain they had done nothing wrong. The video quickly gained attention online, not just for the argument itself, but for how each side behaved. Many viewers thought the teens handled it with surprising composure, while others noted that the couple's aggressive approach only made things worse. Situations like this happen more often than people think. Fishing or camping near residential areas often sparks disputes over land boundaries. Homeowners associations sometimes assume they have more power than they actually do, while outdoor enthusiasts may believe they have access rights without double-checking. In this case, both sides stood firm, but the teens brought proof, likely preventing things from escalating further. But here's the question: what if the police had shown up? Would they have sided with the homeowners or confirmed the teens were within their rights? Encounters like this raise questions about how often disagreements over land use spiral into needless confrontations, and how easily they could be avoided with respect instead of intimidation. Before moving on, remember, if you're fishing or camping near neighborhoods, always know your rights and carry documentation, because you never know when someone might try to challenge you. The sun dipped low over the waves at Geary's, a well-known surf spot just south of
pretty
Perth.
frantic scenes.
For 29-year-old Ben Gary,
heroic
it
by
was
the guys
supposed
that
to be
actually
another
stayed in the
calm
water to grab
afternoon
him.
on the water. Just him,
and
his board,
a few guys
and the
were on
rhythm of
beach
the
that
ocean.
actually did paddle
From
out
shore,
to help as
it
well.
looked like perfection. Golden light, steady winds, and clean sets rolling in. But below the surface, something powerful was moving unseen, about to bring one of the darkest moments the local surf community had ever faced. Ben wasn't a thrill seeker chasing danger. Friends described him as careful and grounded. A fly-in, fly-out worker. He stayed fit, respected the sea, and always paid attention to shark alerts. Locals later said he never would have gone out if he had known that a shark had been spotted earlier near Pyramids Beach, less than 2 kilometers away. Just minutes after paddling out, around 4 p.m., disaster struck. A massive force slammed into him. The calm lineup turned chaotic as nearby surfers rushed toward the commotion. They managed to get Ben onto a board and worked desperately to bring him to the beach. His injuries were severe. Paramedics first took him to Peel Health Campus before he was flown to Royal Perth Hospital. For 3 days, doctors fought to keep him alive. His fiancée, Jasmine, stayed constantly by his side. Only days earlier, Ben had found out he was going to be a father, news that had filled him with pride. But the sea had already left its mark. On the night of May 6, 2016, Ben Gehring died in the ICU. The loss stunned the surf community. Friends and fellow surfers remembered him as calm, generous, and deeply committed to both family and ocean life. For them, this wasn't just another statistic in Australia's long history of shark incidents. This was heartbreak. In response, authorities deployed drumlines in the area. Within days, a 4.2-meter great white shark was caught. Officials declared it a danger under local policy, but the move was divisive. Critics pointed out there was no proof it was the same shark, raising questions over whether the action was more symbolic than scientific. Ben's family later issued a statement, thanking the surfers who risked their own safety to help, and the medical teams who fought to save him. They also expressed gratitude for the wave of community support that carried them through their grief. In the days after, surfers returned to the water. Some laid flowers on the waves. Others sat silently beyond the break, paying respect in their own way. Fear remained, but so did the pull of the sea, a reminder that the ocean never truly releases those bound to it. To those who knew him, Ben wasn't lost to the deep. His presence lived on in every set, every paddle out, and every story retold on the shore. The tragedy also reignited a familiar debate in Western Australia. How do we reconcile the freedom of the ocean with the dangers it holds? Some argue that shark control is needed for safety, while others insist it offers only an illusion of protection. Ben's story is remembered with love, courage, and loss. But it leaves one difficult question. Should we keep venturing into waters known for predators? Or is it time to reconsider the risks we're willing to take for the waves we cherish? DT Fishing is a channel built around one man's passion for the outdoors. From rivers to streams, he spends countless hours chasing trophy fish, always taking his viewers along for the ride. Most of his videos capture the calm rhythm of angling, but every so often, nature proves how fast that calm can break. On this trip, DT and his partner headed to a scenic creek in search of smallmouth bass.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video with DT Fishing. Callie, Kellen, and I are on the creek hunting some smallmouth bass. Stick with it, stay tuned. Let's go catch some fish. Best. There we go. Yeah. Smallmouth on the fly. Look at that.
The weather was perfect, the fishing was steady, and everything felt just right. But as they moved farther downstream, the mood changed. From the thick brush.
Yep, scream on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! It pinned its ears back. It was about to charge. Okay, let's go this way.
I literally saw the baby and I was like, that's so cute. And I was like, oh shh.
Yeah, here it comes. Get out of here! Go! Okay, let's get up on this hill right here. Yeah, it's got its ears pinned. Yeah. Just went through stinging nettle. Well, guys, we just had quite the scary experience. We're up on the hillside right now. Callie came around the corner and there was a baby moose like right next to her. And she came running back and that big moose chased her. You can see her down there shaking. So we were in the trees and we were like, what, 5 yards from it? and it started coming towards us and pinned its ears down, and so we yelled and it whipped around, but it followed us downstream for a good 100 yards. So
Baby was cute though.
we're gonna get back safe.
A massive figure appeared, a moose. And not just any moose, but a mother standing guard over her calf. In an instant, the encounter turned dangerous. The moose pinned its ears back, a sign of aggression, and started moving toward them. The pair scrambled up a hillside, desperate to gain distance, while the animal kept pace just behind. For nearly 100 yards, it tracked their retreat, making sure they left its ground. Shaken and out of breath, they finally reached safety, realizing how narrowly they had avoided disaster. Although predators like bears and cougars are often thought of as the biggest danger in the wild, moose are responsible for far more injuries every year. And a mother with a calf is among the most dangerous encounters of all. This moment showed just how quickly a peaceful day outdoors can shift into a fight for survival. In the end, they got away unharmed. But the chilling thought remains. What if the moose hadn't stopped? Could they have escaped? And worse, what if they had stumbled just a few steps closer before realizing it was there? Fishing is often thought of as peaceful, a quiet escape where the only sound is water lapping against the shore. But solitude in the outdoors isn't always guaranteed. Sometimes it isn't what you catch that unsettles you, but who you encounter. On his self-titled YouTube channel, angler Nicholas Paparo showcases his love of fishing, filming trips to lakes and rivers, capturing both the patience of waiting and the thrill of the fight. On this particular day, it all began like countless others. The skies were calm, the fish were biting.
Another one! Oh, that's a big largemouth.
Can I come over there by you?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Not a huge one, but it's a nice bass. Came unhooked by himself.
And Nicholas landed a solid largemouth bass, releasing it back into the water with a smile. His camera was running, recording what looked like another successful outing. Then, without warning, the atmosphere changed. A stranger appeared along the bank, walking straight toward Nicholas.
You got a GoPro? You YouTube?
Yeah.
What's your YouTube channel so I can watch you?
Yeah.
At first, the chat seemed ordinary. Small talk about rods, reels, and bait. But almost immediately, the man fixated on Nicholas's camera, asking about his channel and online presence. What followed was an oddly persistent exchange.
Here, this is what I'm using. You can have one if you want.
Oh, I got one just like that. Look, I got this right here. Is that too big or is it the same size?
It's about the same size.
Yeah.
You want one of these?
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
You can have this one too if you want it. It's the one that's working.
I'll let you keep that one.
The man inquired about his gear, accepted a lure, and then brought up one of Nicholas's older videos in detail. Clear proof he had already watched his content, and knew far more than just what was happening that day.
Thank you, bro.
Of course, man. Have a good
Nice
one.
meeting you, bro. I'm gonna subscribe to you. I'm gonna log into my YouTube tonight.
Appreciate it, man. Have a good.
The meeting ended on polite terms, with the man saying he'd subscribe before heading off. But the unease lingered. Now the stranger knew Nicholas's name, his fishing locations, and his YouTube identity. What had seemed like casual conversation carried a subtle edge that was hard to shake. For outdoor creators, this moment reflects a growing risk, mixing online visibility with real-world solitude. Was the man simply a genuine supporter who stumbled upon Nicholas by chance? Or did his pointed questions and familiarity hint at something else? Even if harmless, the encounter was unsettling. One's privacy is pierced in remote places. That sense of safety is difficult to recover. As the man disappeared into the fading light, only questions remained. Was it nothing more than two fishermen crossing paths? Or a reminder that sometimes the most unpredictable encounters in the wilderness don't come from nature at all?
That's it for tonight. Which moment creeped you out the most? Drop it in the comments. Have your own story? Share it with us, and stay tuned. The next one is even darker.